Katie, how was waterfall swimming?
It was great. It was worth it for sure.
It was warm, right? Like a hot tub. We just waved down the local bus and we're gonna go to town to eat porridge because I need to check the food here.
This is the highlight of my trip.
Always escape. We left all our secondary valuables. I have my primary ones strapped to me. Katie's just taking it all in. Nice. This is a $300 bowl of porridge because I tried so hard to come here. Cháo. Oh, cháo. Some root vegetable porridge. This poor auntie came down those stairs after a few good shouting hellos into the void because it's an evening dish. We're just a little early. It's 6 p.m. Maybe it's a drinking porridge. Like we see shot glasses, we see a shelf of homemade wine. Maybe it's good that we came early because soon it's gonna be full of men drinking while the women are doing the dishes. You know how sometimes you're just having a good time, so you don't just ask about money as soon as you meet someone? Well, that's what I did for the bus ride here, and we paid $2 each, so that was basically almost the taxi. We could have just booked a taxi. It was definitely more fun to take the bus. It was comfortable and we got here safely, but I asked him so many times about the price and he just kept pushing, and the lady behind him was siding with him because I am an ATM machine. Isn't it obvious? I've lived in Vietnam for 1 year and I never noticed why 333 was called 333. Have you really been to Vietnam if you haven't experienced the distinctive Vietnamese touch? Porridge auntie also fired up the porridge for us because it's pre-made, it's just not ready. The final Vietnamese touch is not there yet. And she was trying to tell me something the whole time, so I made her speak into the translate, and it translated incorrectly to "we'll have grandchildren in a while." Oh yeah, because okay, I think porridge is like cháo, and then grandchildren is like cháo. AU instead of AO. I need to check the tone. I'm wondering where all the toppings are, but I feel like I just gotta eat it like the locals. I like look over and Katie's like silent and I'm like so concerned. Out of all the things to eat here, I only found this to be like something local, interesting, something you can't really get in the rest of Vietnam because it's made from a root vegetable, and it's porridge with that root vegetable. I guess that's why it's that color. And it's got meat. It's a dinner food, which is very weird for Katie. And it's very hot, and Katie's reaction has been like her worst yet, so let's see how it is. It just tastes like porridge. It tastes like porridge to me. We made a rule where we need to get one so she can just try it. It tastes like a meat rice porridge, but like with a bitter aftertaste, and I think that's what's kind of bothering Katie. The aftertaste is bothering me, yeah. But that just means it's like a medicinal root and it's really good for you. It will counterbalance all the alcohol that people seem to drink along with this. Oh, maybe is the topping? What is the topping? Pork. I like it. It feels very gluten-free and soothing, and I'm having a good time.
I haven't tasted anything else like this in Vietnam. Like, it's definitely unique.
Yeah, I think it's a endemic root vegetable. I don't know. I've never heard of this thing before. My worst fear would be to read about it later and be like, oh, it was right there. Why didn't I try my best?
She did try her best. She inconvenienced our drivers. But I think they enjoyed that.
I've been sucking the shit out of the bone marrow. It's really good. I did this once in a while, but I wouldn't like leave my house for this. It's a lot to get me to leave my house.
Is this anything like any food in southern China? I'm just curious.
I haven't. Not that I've had. I mean, sure, rice porridge is common in all of Asia, but I'm not too familiar with the deep south of China, and maybe I can ask someone.
Because when I think of porridge, I think of like Central Asia. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's
What's Central Asia?
like Russia, Mongolia, stands.
Like rice porridge? Those people be eating naan, like tandoori things. They call it naan, but it looks different from the naan you think of. I'm actually done. It's just knuckles. I don't know what this is. Pork knuckles, something. And there's damage. And I think we'll go find a hotel to get us a taxi back and